Hey guys, we're doing another cool review this week, and this is from THREEZERO, and this is Decker's spinner vehicle, or just Decker spinner, or Decker spinner 3.3.7, if I'm not mistaken. And this is from the movie Blade Runner 2049. So technically, this is from the second movie, and it's from that scene towards the end of this movie when Decker's trying to escape, and then he's almost near that vehicle and it explodes. That's the only scene I think I've ever seen that vehicle from the second movie, compared to the first movie that that iconic scene where Decker and the other Blade Runner are being, they're taking off and you see Los Angeles, well, the steampunk kind of cyberpunk kind of, city of Los Angeles. But yeah, it's such an iconic scene. And then the soundtrack, especially that scene, is really just really awesome. So I'm very excited to have this. And of course, I tell you how much and where I got it in the end of the video. So let's open this baby up. I already got a chance to open it to mess with it a bit. But yeah, this thing is has some weight to it a little, because it does feel like it has die-cast parts. So now let's get a better look inside. But before that, let's see. This is just to display it with the box and everything. And the cool thing, it actually tells you how to open the door and how to open the side for the tires when it's landing. This is just a little brief info about it. I'm assuming that's Japanese. But yeah. So now let's actually get a better look at the vehicle itself. Alright guys, so I feel like there's some metal to it. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just heavy, but I feel like maybe this part right here is die-cast metal. So the vehicle itself is really, really nice. This is interesting. I never noticed this, so I'm assuming in the movie this light will go down. Maybe when it's hovering. Huh. I never noticed that before. Huh, that's so cool. The detail on this is really nice. THREEZERO did a heck of a good job, especially with the price. Really detail. They actually capture the lights. They actually capture the glass floor, like you see in Deckard. He's in the passenger seat, and the inside looks really freaking awesome. The passenger seat, or the cockpit of the pilot, it is nice. It's not like 100% painted in, but they did kind of added, it looks like 3-4 colors in there too, so you do get a feel of it. Like if you want to, you could probably do like a water thinner paint that you can usually use for Gundams to just to give it a little bit depth look. I'm not 100% no, but it looks so clean. I kind of don't want to do that, so I'm like maybe debating about doing it, because sometimes it'll stain and it's stay permanent, especially this little thing. But yeah, so now let's see the functions I just did right now. So the doors open forward, and that's really cool. So you can see the interior of the door itself. That's so cool. The other thing is, so to open, so it does the landing, you kind of have to swivel this and hear like a little lock. I don't know if you heard that. And then the same thing here. I feel like you got to be very careful because over time the plastic may give up and break. And this mode, it lands, or I guess you can drive it. But that's how that is. And that's it. This thing's really cool. Okay, so let's talk about the good, the bad, how much and where I got it. I'll be honest, I have no negativity about it. You know, not even like superficial stuff. This is pretty nice. Now, if you have the Hallmark one, it's pretty nice, but this one takes it to a whole next level. It is technically smaller than the Hallmark one, but the paint and the detail is just a whole nother level compared to the Hallmark one. Yeah, I know they also came out with a DVD one that had a vehicle like this. I don't have that one, so I can't really compare it. I do have the Walmart, and I can tell right now this is 10 times better than the Walmart one. So I really don't have a complaint. This is definitely must have if you're a fan of any of the two Blade Runner movies, but because I'm a fan of the first one, so I always love this vehicle. Like, that was so cool. I don't know what display. I think I'm probably gonna display it maybe here in the background, or maybe with my Decker's blaster. I'm not sure. I think probably Decker's blaster just makes more sense. So the only negativity is when it comes to price range. So this is supposed to retail about $19 to I think $25, if I'm not mistaken. But he does not, because there's third sellers selling these on eBay, and they should may give you a sample in the car. Other websites for like trying to flip it for really like high, up to $60 to $80. So keep that in mind. This is supposed to retail for under 20 bucks, or about under 30, 20. Let's just say under 30. Yeah. So I got mine at Big Bad Toy Store. I actually pre-ordered this last year towards November or December, and since the tariffs started happening right after the new year, it affected the pre-orders, and it took longer actually. Instead of coming out towards the beginning or the end of January, it came towards the, if I'm mistaken, around the end of February, almost March. I think that's when I finally got charged with it, and then they shipped it. So the cool thing about Big Bad Toy Store, I did not know, because I really do not order from them, is that they do the same kind of thing when it comes to pre-orders. They're like Hasbro. If it's pre-ordered, they won't charge you. They will charge you when they have the item in stock and being ready to ship, and that's pretty cool. I love that. So a lot of stuff does sell out when it's really cool stuff. Now, I don't know if this is still in their inventory, but if just in case, I will have a link to their website. Now again, this is not sponsored by Big Bad Toy Store. I'm just saying I don't ever actually shop through them, but I did see this for the decent retail price, so I went with them. So I'm happy that I did, because yeah, I got it for a cool price. So yeah, it's a definitely must-have, and I hope you like this video. This is Limitless KRGNN signing out. Like I always say, anywhere to help the channel out, put thumbs up, subscribe, share. It will help the channel out. And adios, bye.